truly speak. Are you ready? So prepare yourself. We'll wait for the Trinity together.
I'm ready. What's the situation?
Trinity has descended upon us. Can you feel the enormous energy around?
Yes. It's hard to describe the feeling.
Come, Hilda. This magic allows your weapon to damage humanity's apparitions.
That's great, but why didn't you do this earlier? Every time I've encountered him, I've wanted to beat the tar out of him.
Both the materials and the effect can only last a limited time. Marble didn't want to share his secret, so I had to figure out a way myself. Confronting human is inevitable. I just hope we don't have to fight the Northwind Legion.
We won't. At least I don't think we will.
I can't promise what will happen on the mountain, but I'll do my best to support you. Is there anything else you want to ask before we go?
I'm ready. On your orders, mistress.
Good. Your morale seems high. I'll meet you at the back of Euthenia Plaza.
What can I do for you? Mind your manners.
Hey, sweetie, what's up? Thank you. What do you think?
Come to chat when you have time.
I'm listening. May the three bless you.
What do you want to know? See you later.
I look forward to your next visit, friend.
Is this magic barrier a defense set up by Marble?
Without it, we won't be able to stop the elite soldiers that are under humanity's control. But we have to break through it in order to get up the mountain. So, let's get started. Wait, someone's coming. Phew.
Archon Serene!
Mistress Minerva, and your noble warriors too, I see. Today is the Trinity Night. I know you'll be making your move. I don't suppose I could follow you and observe, could I?
We could use all the help we can get, but you won't go soft-hearted at the last minute, will you?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
Watch your tongue. Stand back. I'm going to break it.
The winds! So much power!
It was more formidable than I thought it would be.
The people of the plaza will be shocked.
Hilda, please clear a path for us. We'll follow close behind.
Leave it to me! I'm coming, Father.
Minerva, I think you already know this, but there's something I'd like to confirm. There is a chance that Eumenides could break away from the Nexus and return to normal.
Irenaeus told me.
He did? Well, then I'm certain you've already thought the issue over. Would you want to save him, or...?
Please, Don't make me regret letting you come along so soon. Let's just say, I'll have my answer once I see him.
The Archon has a complicated relationship with both the Mistress and Eumenides. It makes perfect sense to me that she would want to be here.
What do you think her goal is?
Of that, I'm not sure, but I'm certain she's not here to harm the Mistress. Archon Serene has worked tirelessly to save Afes. If it wasn't for that, the Mistress wouldn't even consider working with her. What do you want to know?
Are you alright?
I'm fine. The Archon is permitting me a long vacation once this matter's settled. So now I'm thinking about whether I should go to the seaside or visit the orchids and vineyards in the nearby mountains.
They both sound like good choices.
I could also take the place of one of the others and look after Papathon for a while. I'll consider it more when the time comes. Once this is taken care of, vacation. Once this is...
Hilda, I'm glad to fight alongside you.
What are you doing here?
I know I should still be persuading the Aristoid to consolidate their strength in support of Minerva's mission, but I truly want to witness this historic moment. The conclusion for myself, Minerva, and Eumenides. Coming here will be my one selfish act. Feel free to ask me anything you want. I can see the suspicion in your eyes. I'm really happy you're here.
Why?
In the past, Minerva didn't trust outsiders at all, but you're helping her carry out such an important operation.
I don't mean to disappoint you, but Minerva is still extremely arrogant and full of prejudices against anyone who's not from the Aristoi.
Yet, she does listen to what you have to say. And you're not bound by the shackles of old ideologies. Your presence here can help her see the world in a new light. Have you considered serving as Minerva's advisor in the future?
What? That's not going to happen.
Fair enough. It was just an idea. Food for thought, though.
You're just full of surprises, aren't you?
For the people.
You don't look so good.
Go on ahead. I'll catch up once I've rested a bit.
What you just did. The power. It was so strong. How did you do it?
With the power granted by the Trinity and through the Iris. I'm still recovering. Is there something you need?
feel the Templars gathering at the foot of the mountain. Is Marvel sending his elite soldiers to attack me? Not only Serene and Minerva, but now even Marvel thinks I'm insane. What is wrong with them? Why can't they understand my vision? Damn it! I can't let them damage the Nexus. I have to buy some time. Is this Palace? Are you coming out of the Nexus again? Whether for the peace of the Caleb Summit, or for my safety, I'm very grateful. I want to make the world a fair, peaceful, and harmonious place. I need your power to do it. Will you help me, Palace? It seems your replicates are more than enough to deal with them. Go! Stop the Templars! This is good enough. I have an idea that's better than killing them.
a long time since we had tea together, Father.
Yes, we've both been too busy, even to sit down and enjoy a little quality time together. Which is why we should be completely open with one another. It's just you and me here in the garden. You can let everything out.
Yes, I saw the roses on the table. We both know what that means. Father, just tell me what you want to say.
I know that you and humanities are very close, so I must warn you about something. Stay away from his resonator act.
How? I helped draft it.
Let him take the credit. You don't need it anyway. You only need to announce that you no longer support it. Let people guess the reason why.
No, I can't do it.
Don't worry. The act will succeed. But
you plan on hurting humanities in secret, don't you? That's why you don't want me involved.
why would you say that? You really think I'm capable of such a thing? Or did someone make you think that I would? I'm not a murderer. And I know what you and humans discussed in private. I didn't hurt his father, and I won't hurt him. He's made many enemies on his own. I don't need to do anything. It's you I'm worried about.
You are just worried about your reputation. If you dare hurt human, I'll do something terrible, Father. All the connections, fame, and fortune that I brought you, I can take it all.
Then I can only wish you all the best. Especially when the slaves and the poor start using starlight. You'll understand when the gods mete out their punishment. As for now, have another cup of tea, my dear daughter.
Very well, Father.
I'll send these pitiful, manipulated souls to the gods of stars. I'll send...
We've done well so far, but stay alert. Our destination is the next elevator. Just focus on advancing. We'll catch up to you soon. We've done well so far,
Hilda, how is everything progressing? Have the lightning strikes hurt you? I'm fine, but that lightning sure is strong. What's with the strange weather here? I think it's likely Palace. Palace? What's that? The divine canine of legend, sent by the gods to protect the city. But ever since Eumenides awoke, Palace has been heeding his orders. I don't know much about the beast myself, other than it's extremely powerful. If you have any questions, you can ask me. I'll help you as best I can. Is there for the people?
By the gods, you're something else. By the...
Aren't you cold?
No. Look, Father. I can see the whole of Afes from here. The building with the blue roof is in Argus Plaza. And the one with the orange roof is in the Argus Bazaar, right?
That's right. What about the outskirts? What else do you see?
Oh, I can see the mine. You said before that pond is from the mine, right?
The Black Streets, to be precise.
Is that it? That black and gray place?
Yes, many miners come from there.
You always pay them well, and they seem to enjoy their work. So many come to thank our family after they become citizens.
It's true. I treat them as equals, and they repay me with their hard work. I believe that only respect can build trust, which increases everyone's chance of success. But my reach is limited.
It's alright, Father. When I grow up, I'll help you. We can work together to carry on your vision.
Oh, Human, I'm so proud of you.
Shay? Garrison?
Hey, why if it isn't the lovely Hильda? What's that look on your face? We're friends, aren't we?
What are you two doing here? Did Eumenides control you?
What are you talking about?
We heard a loud noise and came over to investigate, only to discover that the mountain pass's magical barrier had been broken. You know full well that a broken down door means there's bound to be intruders.
Exactly. That's just common sense.
Yep. Judging by the nonsense you're spouting, you're still completely normal.
Normal as ever, which means there's still hope for us.
I don't have time for you right now. I actually have something important to do.
Go on then. Don't worry about us lowly thieves. Go, go. Anything else, milady?
I'm in a hurry. I'll be back to deal with you later.
Oh, it's a date.
Why did you leave the Glittering Deep so suddenly?
It was our original plan to withdraw from the Glittering Deeps. So of course we needed to have a good walk around before we left. In any case, I had a feeling that this mountain hides the key to lifting the king's curse.
Do you really know something? Or are you just talking nonsense?
I heard an Ephesian physicos say that there are many ancient artifacts here, so my feet practically brought me here on their own.
Looks like you two really haven't learned anything from all that's happened.
I heard an Ephesian physicos.
Looks like...
I'd originally wanted to ascend Caelum's summit to have a look. When I felt the Trinity's power, I knew it was time. I also hoped that I could see Mistress Minerva's operation for myself, so I asked these two to escort me.
But didn't you want to stay in the Glittering Deeps and carry on your research for a while longer?
I did, that's true, but the Trinity Night is more important.
You're working really fast right now. All of you are.
I'm researching Palace right now. This distance is perfect. You came for it too. What is it, child? I hope you won't hurt Palace if possible. I'd like to be able to study it for a while longer.
Anything else, milady? Oh, it's a...
I heard an Ephesian...
Looks like...
What is it, child? No! What did you do? Wait, that thing you're holding, could it be?
Oh. Here you go. Maybe you can use it in your research.
Yes. Then I'll just take it. Alice, are these enough for my research?
Hey, sweetie, what's up? Hey, look! I found a new blueprint.
Awesome, cutie! It's very detailed. Now I can make more trinkets for you. Thank you.
I look forward to your next visit, friend.
You're here. I was starting to worry.
I told you we'd catch up. We just met with a bit of trouble.
What trouble?
Some Templars appeared from behind. They may have been teleported here to take us by surprise.
I'll go take care of.
No, there's no time. Leave it to Bion and Evangelos. We must continue our ascent.
The mistress is right. Leave this to us.
Evangelos.
Don't worry, Sanctus. Surviving is just one of my duties.
I understand. May the three bless you.
Let's go.
Stop right there! All of you! There's still time to turn back!
That voice. It's him!
Ignore him. Just keep moving.
Humanities!
I must admit I'm somewhat impressed by your foolish persistence, Minerva. To think you're actually standing with Serene. You truly are out of options, aren't you?
It's possible. Or perhaps I'm really no different from you.
And Hildha, why have you come? What's happened in Afes has nothing to do with you.
That's not true. And I know you won't just stop at this city. I also wanted to ask you.
I have urgent business, so I'll give you time for only one question.
I've heard much about you in Afes, Senator Eumenides. Up until now, some even believed you were originally acting in Afes' best interests. But the ritual you want to perform now? Is this truly what you want to do?
Why not ask Minerva? She's supposed to be the one who understands me best, is she not? I once said, if I weren't Aristor, you wouldn't like me. Do you remember how you answered me back then?
I said I still would.
No. You would just look at the tools in my hand and assess the value they could produce. And me? I would look at your robes and think how unobtainable a woman who wears such finery is. I don't see Minerva when I look at you. I see only the Aristoi. And when you look at me, you see not Eumenides, but only a commoner.
Love lets us break through all constraints. That was how I answered you at the time. You still remember that conversation, human?
Just as you also remember. I told you, I've never changed. I feel more than just hatred and responsibility for this city. I truly want to do something for it.
Human.
But now I see clearly. Since you cannot understand me, how could you possibly support my ideas? I will no longer seek agreement. May we meet again in the stars.
Wait, what of the Northwind Legion, human? Where are they?
And here I was thinking you didn't care about outsiders. Interesting. It seems I may be somewhat better even than you.
Damn, he's gone! What did he mean just now?
I'm not sure, but I have a bad feeling about this. No matter what happens, we'll face it together. Understood?
Thank you. What Human said just now was way out of line. I don't understand how he can disappoint everyone who's ever cared about him.
He's always been like this, but I don't regret choosing him to be my husband, nor stepping up now to stop him. I'll make him take responsibility for all that he's done. I'll make him take
Are you alright?
By the grace of the gods, it would appear so. I was just reflecting on what Human said to you just now. I don't think he should be making this decision on everyone's behalf. If we're doomed to be ignorant fools, then we should continue to struggle like ignorant fools. Where's the harm in that? At the very least, I like how we are now, and I still hold out hope for people. For the people.
My father!
By the gods. He's controlled by humanities, just like the Templars.
That monster!
I feel his aura is different. Don't you agree, Minerva?
I do. Unlike the Templars, the energy in his body is fighting back against the control. Irenaeus said that this condition is known as the boundary. It's when the soul's been opened, forming a channel through which others can enter. Since it can be opened, naturally, it can also be closed.
How exactly is this done?
Tranquilite is the key to the spell. If the channel between his soul and Human's consciousness were closed, then he'd be freed.
Understood. You'll cast the spell, and I'll support you. Hilda, Minerva and I will free Harold from Human's control, but it's up to you to draw his attention.
What should I do?
Anything that grabs Harold's attention and weakens him will do. I believe you can do it. As for the rest, let us handle it.
Alright, and thank you both. Papa?
Hild, why are you so obsessed?
The north wind blows to the south. That's what you taught me. I can't turn back now. Besides, Papa, I'm certain you know that Eumenides is planning to use the Nexus's power to control everything! You must have stayed here because you were going to fight back against his scheming. You are the commander of the Northwind Legion! If he gets his way, everything we've done here will be meaningless. Our mission would be meaningless.
I must stop. I'm being forced to attack you.
I'm not afraid to fight you, Papa. The adherents will free you from Eumenides' control.
been freed. It's a miracle. It went even better than I anticipated. Your father's fine, Hilda. You can stop worrying now.
By the winds! I'm so... Thank you!
My child, come. Let me have a look at you.
Papa!
Don't look so sad. Are you all right? I told you to leave this place.
No! I can't! Humanity still needs to be stopped! He has to pay for what he's done!
By the winds, you're still so stubborn. I won't let...
Commander, may I interject?
Mistress Minerva.
I hope you can understand that Hilda is the key to saving Afes. I know you love your daughter dearly, but she's far more capable than you imagine. We can't do this without her. I'm sure you also understand that we must put a stop to humanity's plan, and we're running out of time. Besides, you can't continue to fight humanities in your current state. We were able to close the channel he used to control your soul only temporarily. If you get near him again, he could reopen it at any time.
Oh, may your mother forgive me. Hild, as commander, I order you to pursue Eumenides and stop his ritual. This is your new mission.
Papa, are you...
If his powers can affect all of Afes, then they can also affect Ambari. This is his real desire. It's not just liberating a city. But I'll leave this matter to you now.
Understood, Commander. I accept this mission.
Good. Hild?
By the way, Otto's with the Adherents now. He's doing well.
Otto's still alive? That's wonderful.
What about the others? Where are they?
They're already on their way back. I watched them leave Afes myself. Eumenides knows I don't trust him, so he feared the Legion being here would hinder his plot. Once we finished what we'd agreed to, he couldn't wait to send the Northwind Legion out of the city, and I found an excuse to stay. Because I knew you were still here. And Eumenides planned to use me against you. But in the end, I lost.
Oh, Father. We'll be reunited with them soon. I swear it. Minerva said that your aura is really strange. Do you feel ill at all?
I'm fine. Me attacking first must have worked. The Spellbreak gem was quite useful after all.
The Spellbreak gem?
Eumenides' apparition must draw energy from the Nexus before it can take form. Because of that, he's vulnerable, as long as you disrupt the energy flow between them. I discovered that Marble was researching a device that could break the flow of magical energy. The whole time I was arranging for people to gather the materials and make it, but nobody knew what my true goal was. Eumenides couldn't monitor us at all times, but that gave me the opportunity to finish it.
I thought you just quietly accepted Eumenides' dangerous ambitions.
At the time, I had no choice but to tell you that. The fewer people who knew, the better.
I understand. I understand everything now, Father. When I was in the Glittering Deeps, I was so stupid. Worrying about you, insisting on staying in Afes.
You don't need to apologize. I'd thought of everything, but I didn't anticipate that your stubbornness would lead to the final chance to fight back against Eumenides.
You planned to rebel against Eumenides from the start?
Rebelling against Eumenides was just a consequence, not the goal. In order to ensure that the objective of Operation Ashwin could be achieved, I had to consider lots of possible follow-up measures. What makes the Northwind Legion elite is that we don't just look at how things appear on the surface. I was sure to make arrangements.
Arrangements? So you mean our comrades who left have other tasks?
Lifting the King's curse was just one objective. We also need to eliminate the possibility that the Ephesians' curse could harm others. The timeline's a little messy. All I can say is that when I realized what the real threat was, I started a plan. But if word that I failed makes its way back to Ambari, Ludwig will immediately start preparations for a battle against Afes and Eumenides. And if that comes to pass, it will be a terrifying war of magic. Hild, today, you've given us a new chance.
By the winds! I will stop him!
This spellbreak gem was damaged in the battle with Eumenides. Although it can't harm him anymore, he should be considerably weaker now. Take it. It's no longer any use as a weapon, but it can still provide some protection. Hild? The north wind blows to the south, Hild. Do what must be done. There's no further guidance I can offer you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
I overestimated the strength of both myself and the gem, and it almost ruined everything.
On the contrary, your gem was extremely useful. If not for that, we wouldn't have been able to break the mind control spell. But how on earth did you get your hands on an artifact being developed at Fallon Academy?
I took the shell, but I knew there wasn't enough magic in it. So I ventured into the glittering deeps and took the Titan spark to use as a core. That's how I finally completed the gem.
Ah, I see. It's impossible to defend against Eumenides' magic without the use of such things. I'm very impressed that you managed to pull that off right under his nose.
So what's next for you, Mistress? What do you plan to do?
First, tell me how he seemed to you.
Well, he was still seeking atonement. It's difficult for him to cope, obtaining such great power all at once like that. The power of the Nexus has changed him, but I believe he hasn't shed his humanity just yet.
If he's still the same Eumenides, I don't know. I need to think.
Understood.
I must also apologize to you. When you first entered the city, I didn't trust you, and I wasn't willing to hear your plight. It was because of me that you had no choice but to seek aid through Eumenides. I'm terribly sorry.
Considering the circumstances, this issue is no longer important, Mistress. There's no use in feeling guilt. We've all lost much over this. That's more than enough.
Your understanding is appreciated. Freeing Harold from the mind control spell has used up much of my magic, but the spellbreak gem has indeed dealt damage to Eumenides. Without that, he would certainly have a way to hinder us and to continue preparing his ritual. There is no better time to stop him than right now, Hilda. Go quickly now. I'll catch up once I've recovered.
I'll be sure to give Eumenides your regards.
Freeing Harold from the I'll be
Thank you for your help just now.
It was nothing compared to what you did at the Temple of Mercy. If we can't stop Eumed today, everyone will become controlled, just like your father was. He's no longer someone we can reason with using words alone. We're counting on you. For the people.
Impressive, Harold. You managed to fight back even when I had complete control. Fortunately, you lost anyway. You have to use my amulet when you're in Afes. Any attempted resistance is useless. I fulfilled my promise to let you take the artifact that will lift the king's curse, and I promised to let you deal with Hilda yourself. I must say, I am puzzled as to why you still betrayed me.
I must do my duty to fight any enemy of Anbar.
And I, your enemy. Once I rescue Afes, I will bring a brighter future to the whole world. I'm going to build a free and equal new world, free of class division. You're just like the others, ignorant and foolish.
This isn't over.
What? You used the spellbreak gem. Do you have any idea of the consequences?
I'd rather die than to let you control the Nexus. As commander of the Northwind Legion, I will not risk allowing you to become a threat to Anbari.
You underestimate the power of the Nexus. I was going to reunite you with your family on the Trinity night, but now is as good a time as any.
What?
Kill anyone who approaches the Nexus, including your daughter. Then kill yourself, Harold.
Yes, Master.
I can't waste my magic on others anymore. Did it. After merging with the Nexus, I manifested my apparition for the first time.
Congratulations on retrieving your consciousness and taking control of a portion of the Nexus. My research on the Titan has finally made progress. That's why I can guide your consciousness to draw its power. I'm pleased my theory is proved right again. Even if you can only control a small part of the Nexus's power, it should be enough for you.
I can feel it. You're no longer an ordinary human. You're something beyond flesh, beyond magic, beyond the stars. I want to ask why you, but it doesn't matter now.
All the hard work I've done to awaken you has paid off. I am perplexed, though. Why is it that you're the one who merged with the Nexus? I would have been happier if it was Serene who ascended with me. Perhaps beyond this power lies something we call fate.
Where are you going?
I'm leaving Afes. There's nothing I want here, and the truth I seek is far away. But before I go, let me ask, what are you going to do next?
I will save Afes. I must repay the debt I owe this city. Now that I have the power to save them, I won't fail again.
Just as I expected. You're still a fool trapped in this tiny city. Anyway, farewell.
This time, I have to come up with something that's sure to succeed. I have to save everyone. I have to find a way that won't fail.
Thank you.
I look forward to your next visit, friend.
You've overcome that matter with your father, haven't you? There aren't many people of your age who possess such a strong will. Looking at you, I'm reminded of how I was back then. Idealistic, self-confident, believing I could do anything. Why have you come here now, though? Is it for justice? For peace? Or for yourself?
I could ask you the same thing. If everyone is against you, why not just let them carry on as they are?
You don't know what I've seen here. I've seen the possibility of a better world, one that can make everyone happier.
Who would be happier? Can you even understand what happiness is as you are now? If you truly care about Minerva, then you should know how she feels right now. How can you possibly look at her face and tell me she's happy?
I'm not...
I'm asking you, are you truly even Eumenides?
No, of course I am still Eumenides.
So you haven't changed. I believe you. But the Nexus is influencing your actions. It's made you think you don't need your humanity. Now that you've seen Minerva, though, there's no way you can still believe it.
No! Silence! I was wrong. I shouldn't be talking about these things with you. You're disrupting my will, influencing me. Why do you do this?
Because even through this whole mess, someone's cared about you through it all. And I promised her that I'd beat the living daylights out of you so she won't have to.
You mean to tell me that's the only reason you came here? How utterly foolish.
like Harold's device is taking effect.
Minerva, he's...
It's all right now, child. He can't cast another spell. Give in, Eumenides. The current you will soon be free from your delusion. Even if you create another apparition, you won't be able to do it before we carry out the ritual. We've won.
That does seem to be the case. End me, Minerva. End the Nexus. I've spent so much energy trying to change this world. Oh, truly, it's been too much. So much that I can't accept my failure. Maybe you're right. Maybe I've already changed.
Have you forgotten who I am? If we're going to talk about the mistakes you've made, then you and I are the same. Sins committed as a human being must be atoned for as a human being. If you die, then I promise that nobody will forgive you. But if you live, then perhaps you still have time to mend some wounds.
No. I can't do that.
You can. And you'll do it because I will be beside you.
Don't, Minerva. I would rather hurt you, make an enemy of you, than be killed by you. Just kill me now. At least you will become a hero.
Human, you've always borne your burdens on your own and decided what's best for me. But just this once, you must let me decide. Thank you, Hilda. I've done all that I wished to do. Next, we do what we need to do. Once we place the relics on the Nexus array, this will all be over. Let me know once you've set up the relics. I'll wait until you're through.
Serene?
Oh, sorry. I just haven't come around yet. It's incredible. Everything feels like it happened just yesterday. I'm flooded with so many memories all of a sudden. But most importantly, I want to thank you. Thank you for all you've done for us. For the people.
You did well, my daughter.
Did I make you proud, Papa?
What do you think?
I don't know. I just feel like I didn't do well enough. This was my first time operating alone, without anyone guiding me. So, I did a lot of things without permission. Whether it was Barad, or Andreas, or Marble, I don't think I handled it all the right way. But I do understand now that there is a price for all of my choices.
Well said.
I'm sorry, Papa. All this time, I know I made you worry about me.
Well, I should have believed in you a little more. I've always wanted to protect you, to make sure you grow up safely. But I couldn't acknowledge just how resilient you are. You're an outstanding soldier, and you're also my daughter. I'll always be proud of you, Hild. I'll always be
I can't believe it.
You should. We did it.
Thank you, child. You may not be able to feel it, but to me, Looking back on the last millennium, I never thought I'd actually make it to this moment.
Need a handkerchief?
No. I want to feel the excitement in my heart to its fullest.
Do my eyes deceive me? You really did it. It's amazing, but I don't know what to say. Now, finally, my brothers may rest easy.
Let me know once you've set up the relics.
The relics are all ready.
At the risk of being too sentimental, Hilda, all of this is due to your hard work. Thank you.
We did this together. You did well too.
You really know how to push your luck, child.
Hey, I just noticed. Your necklace, it looks a lot like mine.
It's true. Do you remember what I once told you? That the necklace is a token? Memento is one of House Laurel's greatest pieces of craftsmanship, and it was once used as proof of the house's bloodline.
Huh? Wait, does that mean I might be the descendant of an Ephesian?
Will you return to Anbari now?
Yes, but I'll really miss you.
Yes, as will I.